Hi guys, it is a reading for July 5th through the 11th. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle the deck. Once upon a time I could like lay them out and flip them around, and can't do that so well anymore. Okay, enough of my nostalgia. Let's go ahead and this card has an owie. Because I'm noticing that, I'm gonna say this card wants you guys to know about it, okay? So we're gonna sit him here. And we are continuing shuffling. I'm trying to think up the, are we gonna do a pick three? You know what, let's do a pick three, but let's do it as a descent, okay? Because Shadow is really talking right now. And shadow as in like the collective unconsciousness in the shadow aspect. There's another one that just spinned out of control for you guys. So we're gonna do this, okay? Sorry, I moved this close to me instead of around the camera. We're gonna go ahead and cut this. Cut. Cut. And now we are going to do a descending pick three. Okay, so we've got card 1, card 2, and card 3. These two are gonna be read no matter what, all right? Are you ready? Okay, let's go ahead and read these two, because they are the jumpers. Now we've got the Tower and we have the Emperor. The Tower is telling you everything that happens is coming from within. It's always your choice. It's always your perception. It's always your reaction. Okay? Can you see all of these like fireworks shooting out of here? Out of this tower? It could cause a fire. It could be, big, huge problems, right? One thing that a lot of my clients will tell me is like their electricity is going on the skirts. Okay, the next one we have the Emperor. Take a look at him. He's chill. He's relaxed. He's got his hands crossed in front of him, and they're kind of in a... I'm saying he's really relaxed, right? He's really chill. So anything that's happening inside, on the inside of his mind process, the way he's thinking, the way he's perceiving, he looks at it and he goes, chill, right? I'll take care of it. It's nothing to stress out about. Remember that, okay? All right, so card number 1. And if you chose all 3, that's fine. And if you chose any section of all 3, that's fine. Card number 1. The 8 of Wands. Okay. Preparing for action, preparing for battle, preparing to fight. We've got these 8 wands that we could call maybe spears, clubs, whatever, and they're all shooting away from him, right? He's probably really considering hurting somebody, fighting somebody. Why? When we take these 2 into consideration with this one, we have you've chosen to react this way instead of acting like the Emperor and staying chill. You chose to start a fight outside of yourself also. So keep that in mind. If you have any kind of fighting going on this week, you chose it. Okay? All right. Let's go. I'm going to sit them closer over here because I can't get these 2 up. And let's pick this one up. The 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords, we have this steampunk cart where it's got like clock and gear mechanisms in it, but it's all been stopped because 3 things have pierced into it. It's messed up the gears. The gears can't tick anymore, so the heart can't work anymore. The clock can't work anymore. We even have broken pieces down here. So what happened? What are the 3 things that has pierced your heart if you chose this card? We've got a lot of clouds back here in the background too, a lot of stormy looking weather. So if we take these back in, now this is going to be funny compared to that one. If we take these 2 back in, there was things that were going on in your head. You were going, okay, so this is problems. These are things I need to stop. Then you went to the Emperor and you totally chilled out, right? And that allowed things to cause you issues. That allowed things to cause you harm. Now this one said you didn't chill out and you created harm. This one says you kind of did chill out and you created harm. That is an important aspect of the shadow. You need to know why you're moving and why you're not moving. You need to know why you're choosing these situations and why you're choosing these situations. So these 2 readings so far, you chose to interpret the Emperor as a way of ignore him, or in a way of completely 100% follow him. I do want to point out also that if you've got the Tower and the 3 of Swords, you created your own trouble, okay? So you probably knew it was time to end situations. You didn't, because the Emperor said chill, and now you're hurt because they weren't ended in the proper time. Card number 3. The King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups has mastered his emotions. He knows his emotions. I'm going to say this dude is one with his shadow, because he's in control. He's calm, he's chill, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to treat people, he knows how not to treat people, he knows how to treat different kinds of people, okay? He took the Emperor into consideration, and he looked at all of the stuff that was going on in his personal tower, and he went, well, that's bullshit. Forget about that. Don't worry about that. That one is probably an issue. I need to look into it deeper. I need to look at the people who are involved deeper. I need to decide, is it okay? I'll let it go. Do I need to decide to stop it by causing a war? Or do I just cut cords and let things go? Okay. So, because we were also doing a descent, a coming down, right? A descent. You need to learn when is the best time to fight and when is not the best time to fight. What are the reasons to fight and what are not the reasons to fight? Because some people will just fight for the pure fun of fighting, and that causes a lot of trouble sometimes. You might enjoy that, and you might enjoy the stress and the hurt and all of the things that came with the fighting, but usually you end up not liking it. The 3 of Swords, okay? You yourself inflict pain, others around you inflict pain, and you inflict pain on others. You need to understand which sword is yours. Is this you yourself? Is this others inflicting pain on you? Or is this you inflicting pain on others and so they react? Like that fighting card. Which one is you? Which one do you do? Which one of these wounds was you inflicting upon yourself? You inflicting upon somebody else, and somebody else inflicting upon you. Only that way, only after looking at these things will you become a king. Will you become the highest of the high? Will you become the Emperor? Okay, so with this reading, I would really recommend you grab a notebook. You come back up to the end, to the descent. You look at, do you normally try to fight? Or do you normally not try to fight? When do you fight? When do you not fight? Which sword do you inflict upon yourself? Which sword do you inflict upon others? How do you do that? Because it's swords, it's probably words. How do you hurt people? How does that change? What words do people use to hurt you? Only this way will you be able to master your emotions, okay? And that's really what we all want, to become masters of ourselves. All right. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you this week. I hope you found the reading useful. I hope it spoke to you. If it did and you feel like somebody else you know could benefit from it, please let them in on the secret and copy, share, or not copy, share, like, consider subscribing, notificating, all of that kind of stuff, okay? Talk to you guys next week. Bye.